Morning. It's Thursday, August 19th. And yesterday morning, while I was listening to the radio, I heard another story about the ignorant in this country and probably around the world. And then there are those who capitalize on the ignorance of many people. So let me tell you what's happening. As the pandemic rises and continues to storm through this country and the world, companies and events and just everyday living has gotten more protective. It's now, in many cases, a requirement for you to have a vaccination card and to be vaccinated to go to work, to go to the movies, to go to a concert, a play, a meeting. So what do you think is happening to those who are foolish and stupid enough not to get vaccinated? No, they would rather have a vaccination card so they can attend these events without being vaccinated. And you would think that that's bad enough. But vaccinations are free, and online entrepreneurs are selling vaccination cards for up to $1,500 a piece. So here you are, ignorant, but you want to go to the movies, or you want to go to a concert, or you want to go to a play, or maybe you just want to go to some graduation ceremony, but the school requires that you be vaccinated to attend. But you don't want to go get a free vaccination because that's a violation of your rights. So you go online and you pay somebody $1,500 for a vaccination card. Maybe you even find a bargain site where you only have to pay $750. Does that make any sense to you? The federal government is after these people who are selling these bogus cards online. I don't know how successful they have been at catching any one of them. But it just shows you what human beings will do to one another. The pandemic is not dangerous enough without people making money off that danger. You know what's even crazier? People are paying $1,500 for these cards, to get these cards from some shady druggist or something, when you could have gone online and bought a pack of 10 cards for $12.50 on Amazon. You could have gone out and you could have sold 9 or 7 or 8 of those cards and made a few bucks for yourself and your friends and run the risk of getting arrested because it's illegal to use one of these bogus cards. It's a crime. So you might pay $1,500 to get the card, and then you could get caught using the card, and then you could fork over another $5,000 or $6,000 or $10,000 defending yourself with an attorney, when you could have gone and gotten a vaccination for free and a card for free, and then you could have gone to all these events without it costing you a dime. So the ignorance in this country is monumental. It's monumental when you consider that we have entrepreneurs out there taking advantage because the universe of people available to him is like 30 or 40% of the U.S. population. Because fully vaccinated in this country is less than 50%. Or maybe it's around 50%. So when a guy figures a dodge and has a way of making his money, he goes online and he sells it. And he's got a huge universe of people. Now, I don't know if the people who are selling these cards have many variations because there's customers, if you're online, the world is your customer. I don't know. It could be that these cards are being sold online are being sold by some company in Uganda or Nicaragua or Spain, someplace in the world, because online, the world is your marketplace. The funny thing is, with these cards that we got, they were not designed to show your status. They were just designed to prove that you got vaccinated. Now, I don't know how that enters into the thinking of people, so they're being used beyond their original intention. The sale and the production of these cards is under investigation by the FBI, and they're not screwing around. They recognize the fact that these fake cards can have a huge negative impact on public health, and they're against the law. So if you use one of these unauthorized cards, you can be fined and you can go to jail for 5 years. So if you are misrepresenting yourself as a vaccinated person when you are entering these schools or the subway system or the workplaces or the gyms or the churches, and you put yourself and others at risk of contracting COVID-19, you will be in deep shit. And you will be out $1,500 or $1,200. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? If you don't want to be vaccinated, that's fine. But don't go throwing your money away. That is the epitome of stupidity. But when you look at the schemes that have gone on in this world for centuries, it seems like we humans just get carried away by some cause or other, and we are willing to do something foolish. And believe me, the saying that there's a sucker born every minute is right. And for every sucker that's born, there's a group of people who are willing to take advantage of that. And being an old guy, we've seen all the scams. We think we've seen all the scams. But there's a new one that pops up every week. The grandpa scam. The calls, the robocalls that you get are ridiculous. I haven't gotten a robocall about getting a vaccination card, though. They're staying off the phone line so far, but they're online and the internet. And it's really, really disturbing when you think about this. You have rights. You want to be non-vaccinated. But the world is afraid of guys like you, people like you. So you have to go online and get a phony ID of sorts so that you can participate in events and be around people. Well, if you want to be around people and you want to participate, why don't you get a vaccination? Why don't you get vaccinated? Is that too much to ask? Or would you rather piss away your hard-earned money on a phony card so that you can participate and get people infected? That's the epitome of stupidity, the epitome of vanity, the epitome of selfishness. And you're paying $1,500 for the privilege. Well, that's enough for today. And I will see you in the morning. Bye.